Chapter 1. The stale air of the alderman's office hung heavy with the scent of old paper and desperation. Sam, barely clinging to her freelance journalism career, felt a familiar prickle of anxiety. This assignment, a routine profile of Alderman Fitzwilliam, a man whose political career had sputtered to a near halt, felt different. Fitzwilliam, a man whose charm was as thin as his campaign promises, had agreed to the interview only under the condition of absolute secrecy about the location. It was a dilapidated, almost forgotten annex tucked away in the city's oldest, and arguably least maintained municipal building. The interview itself was unremarkable. Fitzwilliam, his eyes shifty and his answers vague, offered little of substance beyond tired platitudes. Sam, however, noticed something else entirely. A small locked wooden box tucked away beneath a pile of dusty legal documents. Curiosity, that ever-present companion of a journalist, gnawed at her. It was an odd detail, out of place in the otherwise Spartan office. The box, unassuming and plain, seemed to hum with an unspoken significance. After the interview, as Fitzwilliam rushed away with an almost frantic energy, Sam's fingers itched. She couldn't leave without at least a glance at the contents of the box. It was a professional hazard, this insatiable curiosity, but it was also the driving force behind her career, the fuel that ignited her determination. Taking a deep breath, she scanned the room, ensuring the coast was clear. The annex was deserted, a silent testament to the city's neglect. The box was surprisingly light. Inside, nestled in faded velvet, was a leather-bound ledger. Its pages were brittle with age, the ink faded yet somehow persistent, whispering secrets from a forgotten time. Sam carefully opened the ledger, her heart thumping a frantic rhythm against her ribs. The first few pages contained nothing but indecipherable scribbles. Then a pattern emerged, dates, names, and staggering sums of money. It wasn't the neatly organized accounting of a legitimate business, it was the chaotic record of a complex, deeply concealed operation. The names were a mix of familiar faces and strangers. Some were easily identifiable, prominent CEOs of major corporations, powerful political figures, and even a few judges whose names resonated with hushed whispers within the city's legal circles. The amounts listed were astronomical, far beyond the scope of any legitimate business dealings. Beside each name and date were cryptic notations, seemingly coded messages that hinted at the nature of the transactions. It wasn't just money, these were favors, agreements, and assurances of silence, a complex barter system.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?